certain departments to review and identify potential abuses of the visa waiver system, and to certain other departments to take action to prevent fraud and abuse of the visa system. The third aspect is calling upon the Department of Homeland Security, Labor, and the Attorney General's Office to propose a set of new rules and new guidance of the H-1B visa regime to protect American workers. And I think first and foremost it should be said that as far as the Indian companies are concerned, they have always in the past and in the future been compliant with US laws and fully in conformity with the laws of the land, and will continue to be so. The second aspect is that as far as the objective that was outlined by President Trump of protecting American workers is concerned, we certainly have no issue with that objective. And in fact, our consistent position has been that the Indian IT industry actually is a net creator of jobs in America, helps corporate America to create even more jobs in the US, and is a huge contributor by way of investments, CSR, and skill building in the US. We've also, I think, indicated clearly that the root cause of the need for H-1B visa workers has been the shortage of skilled workers in the US, and that's a gap which is filled by the H-1B workers. And finally, we have always also maintained that measures to protect American workers will not be successful if they are applied selectively in such a manner that only a small number of companies get impacted, and these companies are typically the Indian companies which account for only 20% of the visas. Therefore, that such measures which are intended to protect American workers to be effective should actually be applicable to all the companies. As far as the present executive order is concerned, I think it does initiate a process of review, which is certainly desirable, and it does also signify a more thoughtful process and a more thoughtful approach to the issue, something which Prime Minister Mr. Modi had also mentioned to the visiting congressional delegation, saying that a more thoughtful and far-sighted approach was desirable, and a process which has been initiated now, in which consultations would take place, would hopefully take into account all of these inputs with regard to implications for job creation in the US and the need to more fully protect American workers by making all such measures applicable across the board. It's also, I think, been recognized that the immigrant workers play a huge role in the innovation in the US.
Well, the Nasscom president assuring that Indian IT as a sector would be following all the H-1B visa regulations, and also emphasizing on the fact that, what Indian IT players actually provide to the US is cheap labor, and that's going to get a little challenging. Having said that, they're saying that they are in coordinates with the US authorities, and they're going to stand by all that the regulations are going to